the Bravo Clubhouse on Thursday night, joined by two esteemed actresses who all of us love. Actually, get it? In everything she does, my first guest is filthy talented, including her turn in the mega successful show about cleaning money. Part 1 of the 4th and final season of Ozark drops on Netflix tomorrow, starring the one and only Laura Linney. Hi, Laura. Hi, to see you. And while my next guest plays a character who's iconically uptight, I'm so excited she's joining me to get a little loose tonight. She's reprising the role of Charlotte York in the Sex and the City reboot, and just like that, now streaming on HBO Max. Give it up for Kristen Davis. Hey, Kristen, good to see you. Drinking game alert. My guests won't know it anytime you hear anyone say this word. If you're 21 or over, drink it till you can't even remember where you hid your money. And by the way, Laura, we're all obsessed with both of your shows, and I have a lot to ask both of you, but Laura, you obviously know how Ozark ends, so are you satisfied with the ending?
Yes.
And it's shot. You have shot the ending?
We have shot the ending.
Wow. And Kristen, I have to ask you about a little spoiler from the episode that dropped today. Was it a prosthetic penis you were dealing with? Or...
Yes, it was Izzy. It was a prosthetic penis. We did not make Evan actually,
Yes.
get his phone out.
Have you ever worked with a prosthetic penis on film before? No. No.
You were very bad. You're a very bad man. I have not worked with a prosthetic penis on film, and let me tell you, it was impressive.
Oh, good. All right. Well, there you go. We're about to be blessed with the final season of Ozark, as I said, the show that turned us all into amateur experts on money laundering. So I hope Laura's not planning on keeping the tea stuffed under her mattress, because it's time to spill some. Laura, did you think the show was going to be such a hit when you read the first episode? Did you have any idea?
I thought it had a chance to do well, but I had no idea it would hit the way that it has.
Would you, Laura Linney, actually ever move to the Ozarks?
No.
Do you have a favorite storyline from the show?
I love everything with Darlene Snell, and I loved everything with Buddy.
What has been the most intense scene to film from the last 3 seasons?
The end of season 3.
Do
the
you
whole
think
sequence with Tom Belfry.
the audience is like, do you think Marty and Wendy's marriage can survive?
I do.
Wow.
Okay. What was it like watching Tom Belfry, who played your brother, do a nude scene in front of you on his first day on set?
I mean, God bless. It was fantastic for all of us.
Is it, can you give a juicy tease for season 4?
No.
Is it true that Jason Bateman came up with the idea to show 4 symbols in the opening credits that would play out in the episodes, a la Highlights magazine?
Yes, and I remember when he sat down and showed it to me.
Wow.
It was a great idea. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much,
Marty
Laura
Pan.
Linney.
Marty Pan.
Well, I am confident that nothing could tear our beloved Charlotte, Carrie, and Miranda apart, but that's all about to go out the window faster than Kristen Johnson's character Lexi Featherston as we play Parker Nixon. Kristen, for the next round of questions, you have the unfortunate task of picking sides between your longtime friends and co-stars SJP and Cynthia Nixon. Who would you sooner trust to set you up on a blind date?
Sarah.
Who gives better advice when you're in need? They probably both give very good advice.
They do. Both they do. It depends on the subject matter.
Yes. Whose wardrobe from the show would you rather own?
Sarah.
Yes. Who's more likely to make you laugh during a scene?
Sarah. That's a toughie. That's toughie.
Who's more likely to have a fun snack in her purse?
Cynthia, definitely.
I now remember Sarah telling me once that Cynthia used to literally carry Tupperware containers in her purse. Still does.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yay. Who is more like her character in real life?
Oh, that's a really hard one. Andy usually after that. I mean, honestly, I know them for too long, too well.
Right.
Maybe,
Well, what do you think,
Yeah.
Lenny, you know them both.
I mean, they both they have so much of them and then so much
Yeah.
of themselves. And,
Yes.
you know, we all know them too well. It all sort of blurs a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I worked with Cynthia on a play, and she brought Tupperware of snacks to work every day. So I'm
Really? Really?
Yeah.
I love that. Wow. All right. Thank you
She
very
comes
much.
prepared.
That is so funny. Laura, are they talking at all about spin-offs or prequels of Ozark after the run is over?
Not to my knowledge.
It's like the #1 series on Netflix, is it not?
You know, it's hard to get that information, but I think it does pretty well.
Yeah. Laura, Jeff C. wants to know if you think there's another installment in store for Tales of the City.
It would be nice if there was, but I haven't heard of anything.
By the way, Kristen, it was so sweet because your date, I think he was your date to the premiere, or
Nathan.
certainly when we were hanging out, Willie Garson's son was with you that night. What did that mean to you to have him on your arm and watch the show with him?
Well, he actually had a seat in a different place, so I didn't get to sit next to him. But I had really wanted him to come. I was so hoping that it would be all right with him to come. You know, I didn't know how he would feel, so it made me so happy that he was able to come, and his girlfriend was going to come, but I won't get into what. Anyway, she wanted to come, so I'm not dating him. I want to make that clear. But it was.
Did people think you were dating him?
You know, I don't think so.
Okay.
But you
never know.
But I mean,
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was very sweet, and you were just. It warmed my heart seeing the two of you together and
It
having.
warms my heart.
Yes.
I mean, just to see him and see his face and make sure that he's doing okay. We text, but you never know until you can actually just be with somebody, and to have him be there to celebrate Willie with us was so important.
Yeah. Well, Charlotte York has canoodled with men who've ranged from a pathological dirty talker to the detective from Twin Peaks. But I'm about to go all Sherlock Holmes on my guest romantic histories in a round of Never Have I Ever Sex and the City edition. Okay, esteemed actresses, I'm going to describe some men from the Sex and the City universe. If you've ever dated a guy like that, tell us by sipping your drink. Kristen is having a mocktail, but playing along nonetheless. Okay, so never have I ever, I'm going to play too, dated someone who had to shower immediately after sex. Okay. Never have I ever dated a sloppy kisser. We all have. Okay. Never have I ever dated someone who was otherwise incredibly nice, but liked to talk dirty in the bedroom. And thank God, that's my requirement. Never have I ever dated someone just because he was handy around the house. Never have I ever dated someone who threw up in front of you on a first date. That happened to me once. Never have I ever dated someone with premature ejaculation. I mean... Never have I ever dated someone whose small penis was a problem. Never have I ever dated a bartender. Yeah. Never have I ever dated a firefighter. I mean, that's the whole thing. Call me.
Yeah.
Firefighters, DM me. All right. Thank you very much for playing. Coming up with Laura Linney and Kristen Davis. Here's who's coming by the clubhouse next week. Don't go anywhere.
You want to hate me? Fine. But everything your father is saying is true. And with our foundation, everything this family has sacrificed, everything, is going to at least give us the power to do whatever good we want to do. We can be the most powerful family in the Midwest, with the full endorsement of the goddamn FBI to boot.
People will find out where the money came from.
You need to grow up. This is America. People don't care.
Oh my God, so true, so amazing. That was Laura Linney in Ozark. The first part of season 4 drops tomorrow on Netflix. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Andy Cohen in the Bravo Clubhouse, also joined by Kristen Davis. Drinking game reminder anytime you hear this word, take a drink, or if it's legal where you are, shotgun some weed from Che Diaz. Is Che Diaz's comedy funny, Kristen?
Oh, Andy, don't put me on the spot. You're going to get me in trouble with Michael Patrick. You know, I think it's meant to be more of like, type comedy.
Okay, all right.
Ooh, oh.
Good answer. I want to take some questions for our virtual fans. Rihanna and Theo from Michigan have a question for Laura Linney.
Cheers, Andy.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Laura. With the Frasier reboot in development, have you had any talks with Kelsey Grammer about reprising your role?
I have not, but, you know, God knows I'd certainly be open to it. I had a wonderful time doing that show.
And I mean, the two of you wound up together, so it stands to reason that we would see you.
Who knows?
Yes. Here's Josh from my home state of Missouri with a question for Kristen Davis. Hey, Josh.
Hi. So, Kristen, were the rumors true back in the day that you and Steve Martin were dating, or were those completely made up?
Okay, they were completely made up. It's been so frustrating that people still seem to think that this was true. He was dating who is now his wife. She has brown hair. They were on vacation. They took pictures of her back, and they took pictures of her face probably, but they didn't choose to print those, and said it was me. And it was just crazy making. And I have seen her since, and we've laughed about it, and they're really nice about it. But yeah, no, I never dated Steve Martin.
Oh my God, it's clearing up rumors here. Thanks,
That's
virtual
right.
audience. I love it. Laura, Brunderick said, did you feel strange playing Amy Adams' mother in Nocturnal Animals, given that she's only 10 years younger than you?
Oh, it was so much fun. I had such a good time. The whole thing was so outrageous, and it just having my hair that way alone just made the whole thing worth it. But we had a great time.
Kristen, Green Arrow 7791 said, in some alternate universe, do you think Charlotte and Brooke from Melrose Place would be friends?
No, I do not. I do not think that Charlotte. Maybe Charlotte might want to take care of Brooke because Brooke's kind of broken. Needs some mothering. Maybe they could be friends like that.
Laura, Sharon K wants to know if you agree with Vogue's sentiment that you are the heart and soul of Love Actually.
Oh, nice of them to say that. I don't think so, but that's how sweet of them. Thank you.
Laura, what do you think the first thing that you will show your son will be that you've been in?
Probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Why I didn't. Yeah.
Kristen, Zoe R said, I was surprised to hear you originally read for the part of Carrie on Sex and the City. Are there other roles we would be surprised to find out that you went out for?
Well, I actually didn't read for Carrie because they sent me the script and I was like, there's definitely no way that I can pull this off. So I appreciate it, but I need to be this other girl. So I didn't even go in.
Oh, wow.
And I did, yeah, because you kind of know yourself.
Yeah,
you know? And Carrie originally was written much more like Candace, the person, Bushnell, and like smoking and swearing and really kind of rough. Like Sarah definitely shifted her away from that a little. Swearing and really kind of rough. Like Sarah definitely shifted her away from that a little bit. But I did audition for Monica on Friends.
Really? How far did you get?
Nowhere.
That's funny.
It was not meant for me.
Right. Well, and Just Like That recently featured the first double vomit scene I've witnessed since Valerie Cherish and Pauly G on the comeback. But the most iconic bodily function from the Sex and the City universe might be when Charlotte pooped her pants in the first. Iconic bodily function from the Sex and the City universe might be when Charlotte pooped her pants in the first movie, which gave me an idea for the new game that's sweeping the nation. Let's play Have They Crapped Their Pants? Okay, this is a real game. I'm going to do some runs through a pile of celebrities. My esteemed guests will have to guess if they've bravely admitted to soiling their pants in their lives. This is really happening. These are people who have admitted publicly that they have soiled their pants in their lives. Laura Linney of the Tonys and the Oscars will be playing this game, and the Emmys, and every award known to man. The most accomplished living actress. Okay, Jenny McCarthy. Did she crap her pants? Laura Linney.
I would say yes.
Kristen.
Okay, yes.
Yes, she did admit it to doing it at a sighting once. Okay, what about Timothée Chalamet? Laura Linney.
I don't want to think that.
Yeah, Kristen. No, he has not admitted that. What about Ed Sheeran? Laura Linney.
Oh God. Kristen, you go first this time.
Gosh, I don't know. The only reason that I might say yes is because you might have to do like a long concert.
Okay, so we're gonna say a yes from Kristen Linney.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say no.
Yes, he has admitted to midway through a long performance. And he said he casually played it off and finished the set. What about Shania Twain, Laura Linney? Kristen Davis.
No.
No, but she admitted on this show that she peed herself on stage. Okay, what about The Rock, Laura?
Oh Lord. No.
Kristen.
Yes.
No, he is not. It's a point for Laura.
Catching up.
And last up, Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh yes.
Kristen.
I'm gonna go with yes.
The answer is yes. There was some gastric distress during the Hunger Games. Thank you very much. Kristen wins the game. We're going to be right back after this.
It's your life. What do I know about how you should handle it? I cannot even handle my own life right now.
Is this to do with Rock?
No, it's Lily. She came into the bathroom this morning when I was on my knees about to blow Harry, and I freaked out.
Back up. Back the truck up.
You still blow Harry? Is it his birthday? No. And yes, I still blow Harry. Now, do you guys have that out of your system so that I can talk about my problem?
Yes! That was a clip of it just like that. Now streaming on HBO Max, starring my guest Kristen Davis. Welcome back to Watch What Happens Live. It's Andy here, joined by her friend Laura Linney. Ozark is up, starting tomorrow. Laura, Trisha G said when you were alternating roles with Cynthia Nixon in Little Foxes, was there ever a wonky night where you forgot some of your lines since you two were going back and forth between characters every night?
Amazingly, no. I don't know how we managed to pull that off, but there's no one else in the world I would have wanted to go through that with, and we had a really good time.
Well, it's because you're both so incredible. I mean, yeah, they were amazing. Oh my God. By the way, I should mention Cynthia Nixon is going to be on this broadcast a week from tonight with Patty Lupone. So please check us out.
Good.
Kristen May R. wants to know your fondest memory of playing Jerry Seinfeld's girlfriend, Jenna, the toothbrush girl.
I was so nervous because that was the days where like 35 million people or some crazy amount of people would watch every night. And he knew this. So he would whisper in my ear right before action, 35 million people. 35 million people. I would be like, that is not helping me.
Right.
So but he was having fun. I was like, but, whatever I can do to provide some fun.
Right, that's funny. It is time for Watch What Happens 5. I have always considered myself to be a Samantha, even though every now and then I like to drink like a Miranda. But tonight we're about to walk a mile in some goody two-shoes as we count down the top 5 Charlottes in pop culture. Coming in at number 5, she was the most iconic good girl this side of Shady Pines. It's Rose Nyland from the Golden Girls, played by the late, great Betty White. She was a Charlotte. Our next entry walked so Yellow Jackets could run. Our number 4 Charlotte is Marianne from Gilligan's Island. At number 3, it's no surprise that she answered the call to be a Charlotte, because as America's most iconic receptionist, answering calls is kind of her thing. It's Pam from The Office. She was a Charlotte, yes. Frankly, my dear, I do give a damn about our number 2 Charlotte. It's Melanie from Gone with the Wind. She was totally a Charlotte. Our number 1 Charlotte in pop culture always keeps it classy, even when I heckle her with this song. It's our friend Gail King. Gail is a Charlotte. Kristen, do you co-sign with our list?
I co-sign 100%. I was just texting with Jenna today, Jenna Fisher. I love her so much. She's totally a Charlotte.
Yes.
Yes, all of them. Love them.
I want to thank Laura Linney and Kristen Davis for being here. The World Tonight with Charlotte. We said it 9 times if you've been playing our drinking game. No driving. We'll see you Sunday night, everybody. Stay tuned for our after show and Twitter Live. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Kristen.